What's going on, everybody? Mr.Mediocre here, aka Sticky, aka Mr. Empanada, aka Bertram Stan, aka Stick O'Brien, aka Kahoot Lover, aka I don't know.
I was gonna let you keep going until you couldn't think of anything, to be honest.
I was hoping you'd interrupt me, but
Oh, no, I know you were. That's why I didn't say anything. But it's me, y'all's favorite,
you're not the
Duck,
favorite.
a.k.a. Phoenix, a.k.a. Big Poppy.
No,
AKA
we're not doing this again. Nope. But anyways, it's Broad Entertainment, your favorite podcast, your mom's favorite podcast, your sister's favorite podcast, your brother's favorite podcast, your dog's favorite podcast, your turtle's favorite podcast, your pet iguana's favorite podcast, your fish's favorite podcast, your grandpa's favorite podcast, your uncle's favorite podcast, your uncle's favorite podcast.
All right, I think that's enough. I was gonna let you keep going because I figured you'd stop, but it didn't sound like
there ain't no stopping with me. But anyways, welcome to another episode of Broad Entertainment. Now, I know we have an ongoing gag with, people don't watch our podcast, but for the past 2 weeks, people have been watching our podcast.
It's a miracle.
I know, that's crazy.
But
I have a confession to make.
What?
I've been buying views.
Then you're cheap as hell because you don't buy any, really.
Hey man, 100 views is 100 views. It's like $1. Okay? You do not know the things I had to do to get that dollar, okay? We're not going to talk about that. Maybe on another episode.
I'm concerned, but we'll talk off air, I guess. But before we get into it, really, how are you doing? How's your mental state? Everything?
I am doing quite well. I mean, things are going well. How about yourself?
Pretty good. Getting ran down at work, but it's not bad. I'm used to it.
Yeah, that's tragic. But what can you do?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have something for you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you or did you not see the double XL freshman list for this year?
I did.
What are your thoughts on that?
It's not bad. There's some people on there where I'm like, they might not be the best to have on there. But then again, I think it's like that every year.
Yeah.
But you got some guys on there that I really think could make some noise in the upcoming year.
Polo G,
NLE Choppa, guys like that. I think they got the potential to actually, break out.
Ooh, and my boy, Baby Keem, a.k.a. Kendrick's cousin. He's Kendrick's cousin. He's an industry plant, some people say.
I've heard that, but I don't know.
And what's his name? Jack Harlow as well. He was on there.
The one-hit wonder?
What's Poppin'? What did you think of his remix of What's Poppin'?
The one with Tory Lanez, Wayne,
yeah.
and DaBaby.
Yeah,
DaBaby.
yeah.
I was a fan of it. I'm more of a fan of that one than I am the original, to be honest.
Really? I actually like the original more. Like, I don't know, I feel like Lil Wayne didn't fit. I don't know. Even though I love Lil Wayne, like, I didn't think he fit. Maybe it was like his delivery, his voice.
Well, I think the main reason I like that one better is because I'm a really, really big fan of DaBaby's verse on that one.
I see. Oh yeah, did you hear that new Drake track that dropped like a couple nights ago? Well, last night when we're recording, when you're watching this a few nights ago.
Yeah. I definitely heard it.
Did you like it?
No, I thought it was horrible.
Me too. And like I hop on Twitter to see like everyone like I was expecting the same exact reactions out of everyone like, oh my god, this thing sucks. But oh my god, Drake's on another level. Oh my god, Drake is great. Like,
I'm like, okay, I even songs where I'm thinking it's trash, I can sit through. That's one of few songs that I turn off halfway through.
I, I don't know. Like to me, it was just too repetitive. The beat was basic and annoying. Like, no, like
Like it didn't have anything to stand out to me.
yeah, me neither. And honestly, if you really think about it, Drake has been taking nothing but L's this year in terms of like music quality. Like he hasn't had that one big hit, like how he usually does leading up to an album. Cause like 2C Slide, that one didn't like really hit as hard. Popstar and
Well,
Grease didn't really hit that hard.
well, one I fuck with Popstar. That I like that song a lot.
I prefer Grease over
I
Popstar.
didn't really. I was kind of
Like,
indifferent towards Grease.
Grease kind of grew on me, but
And Grease could have been one of those songs for me where you have to be in a specific setting for it to hit. Because a lot of my music I listen to like while I'm either like working out or if I'm in the car or something like that. I don't really like listen anywhere else, But I mean, I think a lot of the like Tuesday Slides and all that stuff is because he really tries to get those radio hits, like really hard.
yeah.
And I think specifically that Tuesday Slide one, I think he was going for that TikTok anthem because TikTok was huge when that song came out, and he was trying to get all the TikTok girls to play it, which
Yeah.
I mean, it worked. So I can't fault him.
Okay, let me ask you this: are you a certified lover boy?
I don't know what that means, but I feel disrespected.
That is apparently the top. Well, actually, no. Drake confirmed it himself. That's the title of his next album, Certified Lover Boy.
I've heard rumors that it's supposed to be really, really good.
I mean,
But,
I hope so. And I mean, judging by the title, Certified Lover Boy, like, when I think of that title, I think of Take Care Drake, Thank Me Later Drake, like...
Oh, if we get something like that, that's going to be great.
Oh, absolutely. Like, what's that one song, Find Your Love? Marvin's Room type of thing, Like, because that's like the vibe I get out of a title, Certified Lover Boy. That's what I'm hoping for.
See, the rumor I've heard is there are some tracks on there where it's straight, like, thug rap shit.
Honestly, like, I might be, like, in the smaller, I guess, crowd when I say this. I prefer R&B soft boy Drake over rapidy rap Drake.
See, I'm the opposite of that.
I think, like, even though, like, my favorite Drake song is Pound Cake, I love that song, I still prefer, like, softer Marvin's Room, Find Your Love, Drake.
See, I've got no issue with, like, the Marvin's Rooms type of songs, but, like, personally, I like Drake the most when he's on that kind of non-stop vibe. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, the more, like, trap, hard beat behind it kind of song,
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's going to do numbers. There's no way Drake isn't going to do numbers.
Absolutely.
Which is part of the reason why I think people are praising it is really just because it's Drake's name attached to it.
Yeah, I feel like Drake could, like, really drop anything and,
I'm pretty sure
people would love it.
I'm pretty sure if I put that same song out, a lot of people are telling me I need to quit.
Oh, absolutely. But, I mean, that's the thing for Drake, too, though, or about Drake. Like, he's got something for everyone. Like I said right now, I prefer that softer R&B type Drake, and then you prefer that, harder rap Drake. And I feel like Drake reaches, like, a huge group of people, like, an audience, I guess you could say. That's why, like, he's considered, like, the biggest artist. Like, really think about it. Like, who is bigger than Drake right now? And not just in hip-hop, artist-wise.
Artist-wise, I would say Beyonce. I think her fan base is just absolutely insane, and her fan base alone is massive. So if we're talking about, like, which will get you numbers, I'd say she's up there with them.
feel like a Taylor Swift too. I know The Weeknd's pretty high up there as well.
The Weeknd fans are crazy, bro. Like, they're out of their minds.
These people call him Abel. Like, by his first name. Like, what? Why don't you just call him The Weeknd? But no, they just go around calling him, oh yeah, I can't wait till Abel drops. It's like, what?
Like, you don't know that, man.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Like, that's like if, like, let's say this podcast blew up. Which, by the way, it should. Like, subscribe, comment, follow us on Twitter, everything.
And Instagram. We don't have one.
You don't even use your Instagram. So
I hate Instagram. Instagram's for old people. Instagram's all out of order. You know, if I hop on Instagram and I'm scrolling through a little thingy-majiggy, I get something that's from like 6 months ago mixed in with something that was like from 2 hours ago. I don't like it. By the way, Instagram, sponsor us. And I'll start liking you.
Drake, sponsor us too. We gave you like a good 5 minutes of promo right there, buddy.
Speaking of promo, Starbucks pumpkin spice coffee.
No,
love it.
We won't promo that.
Love it. Sponsor us. You don't know. You're an uncultured swine. Okay, that's all.
You're the one drinking pumpkin coffee. Nasty.
It's October, bro.
It is not October.
Have you been to Walmart? Have you been to the stores?
Yeah.
Everything's Halloween. And
I'm not here.
Really?
Everything. No, there's Christmas stuff out right now.
What? Like over here, it's like, I think like starting like 2 weeks ago, maybe even 3. There was already like autumn stuff everywhere, like little scarecrows, orange leaves, pumpkins and stuff. I'm like, Jesus.
Now, most of the stuff out right now is like wintry kind of stuff, not really fall, you know?
Oh,
like,
yeah, because you're up north.
Yeah, I'm in Canada.
Whoa!
Sponsor me, Canada.
Yes, Canada. Canada Dry.
I actually had some Canada Dry earlier. Now I want a Canada Dry. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Anyway, we were on about something, then we got sidetracked again. What were
I
we
don't
talking
even
about?
know what we were. I don't know, to be honest.
I don't know, man. Like,
oh, you were promoting pumpkin coffee, and I was telling you it's gross.
But we were talking about something before that. Instagram. We hate.
Oh,
we hate Instagram.
no. We were saying follow Broad Entertainment. We got a Twitter account. You can also sub to our YouTube channel.
A highly successful YouTube channel is like, well, how many subs do we have on there? Like 80-ish?
I think it's like 81, I want to say.
Hey, man, we doing numbers now, man. Like, we moving up in the world.
But yeah, you can find it on Twitter at, I believe, Broad ENT Pod. Is that wrong? I feel like that's wrong.
No, that's right. Yeah, Broad ENT Pod.
Yeah, so you can find it at Broad ENT Pod on Twitter. You can also find it on YouTube, which is Broad Entertainment Podcast. Mm-hmm. Then it's also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, as well as Anchor, our hosting site. So you can find them on all of those platforms as Broad Entertainment Podcast. You can also, I guess, follow me, on Twitter at Views of Phoenix. Same for the YouTube, Views of Phoenix. And then this amazing specimen who just grinds so much harder than everybody else has a Twitter account as well, at Mr.Mediocre _YT. Then his YouTube channel is Mr. Mediocre. And he's also just recently put out a second channel called L Sticky's Lair. Go check that out and sub to it as well.
I feel like we've been like shamelessly plugging ourselves for like the past 3 minutes, and I don't know how I feel about it.
I mean, whatever it takes, man.
That's true. Man. We got to get big out here, man. We're trying to blow up, and like I don't know, like lately I've just like really been feeling the grind, like the need to grind out here and really become a huge influencer, like a PewDiePie or something.
I
Like,
don't think I can handle that kind of spotlight.
oh man, let me tell you something. Remember back, I think it was like summer 2018, where my Fortnite streams would like average 100 viewers like for like 2 weeks every day.
Yeah.
That was exhausting. Like,
But
I
see,
could not handle it.
streaming would be different though than if we're putting videos and stuff out. Because
That's
streaming, they can interact with you live.
Yeah, like I was not ready for that. I don't know if I'm ready for that right now, honestly.
Well, I mean, keep in mind if you're getting huge numbers, you're making money off of it, and that money will at least motivate you.
That's true, but
Like if you're
money
like
can't go.
if I told you you were gonna make $5,000 for each stream you did, I guarantee you'd be streaming every single day.
Yeah, that's probably like why these bigger streamers like are able to stream 8 hours every single 8 hours plus some even like every
Yeah, because I
single
mean
day.
they make a living off that, man.
Yeah,
And it's all from like donations and the fact that they're getting so
sponsorships
many
and stuff.
people. Yeah, I mean it's just a grind, man.
Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. And honestly, like thinking about it now, you know how we were talking about maybe we should go like on a little 2 week break and then come back with season two. Like I've been kind of like second guessing that, especially considering like our last two episodes have actually done quite well. Like maybe we shouldn't take.
See, that's what I was saying. That was my idea originally. You were the one who was pushing for the take a
Well,
hiatus and make improvements. My whole thing was, and I don't know if I've even mentioned this before. I thought we should be putting out potentially more content because we're not getting seen but once a week.
hmm, yeah, possibly. I mean, like I said, like I'm kind of like entering grind mode. Like I want to grind. I want to put out more content. Like not just like podcast wise, but like everywhere. Like I want to start streaming on Twitch as well. I want to, just started my second channel. Upload videos there. I want to start talking fantasy football on my primary channel as well. I want to get my OnlyFans back up and going. I want to
Jesus
like,
Christ.
I want to like maybe start a TikTok NFL based thingy because I know like there's like a little community over there, so maybe go over there. Get
TikTok's getting banned though.
I doubt it's gonna happen. I doubt. Like, I'm pretty sure someone's gonna pick it up, like, because they
Well,
said that if someone from the U.S. based company buys it, it's not gonna get banned. So I'm pretty sure
well, I
someone's gonna buy it.
mean, there's the chance, yeah, but I don't know
See,
because
here's
go
the
ahead.
thing though. Like, I don't know why Google would even buy TikTok when they could like just download it for free from the App Store.
I hate you. You know who I could see buying TikTok?
Who?
Disney.
Oh, Disney buys everything.
That's what I'm saying. And think about it. TikTok is a lot of younger people on there. Like
Yes.
usually like the teenage crowd.
Yes.
That's a lot of their demographic, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's true. And they could use it to promote like their Disney Plus, which honestly absolutely freaking sucks. I don't know if you have Disney Plus, but like after like the
I
first
used
few
to.
months, like no, it's not
Well,
good.
after the only reason it was even hot for the first couple months is because it was new.
Yeah, like everybody was binge watching the MCU movies. They were watching that Star Wars Mandalorian thingy.
It is not Mandalorian. It is Mandalorian.
Mangolorian. It's about
Why is
mangoes.
everything food for you?
Cause I'm fat, okay?
When we were talking about My Hero Academia, it became My Churro Macadamia Nut or something like that.
Speaking of My Hero Macadamia Nut, I actually finished it. I don't think I've mentioned that in the podcast before. I finished it and I loved it so much that today, actually, when I'm recording this,
You got a My Hero tattoo.
I got a My Hero tattoo. I got Bakugo tattooed on my face. No, I started reading the mangas.
No spoilers, man.
I am not gonna spoil it for you, but let me just say this: when I finished watching the anime, I kind of had like a little thought about something, and in the manga it was confirmed. So it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. I cannot wait for you to watch it on the anime. It should probably happen like in episode 1 or episode 2 of season
Okay,
5.
can I ask a question for the theory?
Yes.
Is it one that we've already talked about, you and I, or is this a new one you came up with?
We haven't talked about it, but like it's something that's like kind of been in the back of my mind that we didn't get a chance to talk about.
Okay, so if it's been in the back of your mind, it's definitely been in the back of my mind. Because back when I was like watching it, when it was airing like every weekend, I had a lot of theories in my head.
Do you want me to spoil it or no?
No.
Oh, I need to tell someone.
No.
I gotta talk about it. It's so cool.
Tell somebody that nobody's gonna believe or care, like Joe. No, I'm playing.
Poor Joe.
And for those of you who don't know who Joe is, that's one of Sticky and my subscribers.
Funny dude, good dude from Denver, huge Broncos fan. But I have been trying to get more into the anime, so I started watching One Punch Man. I'm like 8 episodes in. Pretty good.
Oh, so you've watched more since the last time we talked, because the last time we talked you said you had watched like an episode and a half.
Yeah. Like I haven't like really been able to binge it because usually I watch like stuff at night after stream, and like at that point I'm tired, so I only end up watching like an episode or maybe even 2 if I'm lucky. So yeah, I've only watched 8 episodes, but it's a pretty good show. I feel like it's more of a joke type of anime, like it's not meant to be taken seriously, but it's definitely funny.
I've heard that it's not like a super serious show. Like I've heard it has moments where it's like serious.
It's so fun.
Yeah, no. All I've been watching really lately is One Piece, which I'm trying to finish because I don't have that much. No. Sticky. I didn't send this to you, okay? But I almost sent you something to show you what One Piece does to me, right?
Uh-huh.
I almost sent you a photo of me with like tears all down my face, dude.
No, I don't believe that.
All right, next time it gets me, I'll take a photo and send it to you.
I don't recall an anime making me tear up or anything like that.
Oh no, this show has done it like a dozen times.
It's just an anime, bro. Anime's whack.
See, now, I have no issue with anybody like crying, getting mad, annoyed, anything. Because to me, when you're watching a show, you're comparing it to like real life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, if somebody said that to me in real life, I'd do this.
Oh yeah.
So
absolutely.
if it's something like really sad, you're like, damn, what if my dad killed himself so I could live? Like something like that.
Yeah.
Like that's just how I view it, at least.
Yeah, I think the only show that's really made me emotional was How I Met Your Mother. I don't know if you've ever watched that. So it's not an anime. It should be an anime. No, it shouldn't.
I've never watched it, and it should absolutely not be an anime.
Everything should be. What if we're animes? Oh my god.
Oni-chan! Omae Mushineru.
What? I don't even know what you're saying. The only word I know is Hakai. And that is Destroy. And I learned it because of Beerus. Oh my god! When he erased the best Dragon Ball villain, Samasu.
No.
He is the best villain.
How?
His story, like the reason his motives are justified.
Oh, the cave people with weak and inferior intellect punch each other. Let's wipe out all of the intelligent creatures.
Here's the thing. Like, he already had those bad thoughts about mortals, and then
he's like, caveman, punch other caveman, die.
Yes. Like,
no,
and then
trash.
The other older Kai, was like, oh, look at these guys, whatever. And
I put him
those
on the
guys
same...
performed, like, they confirmed his thoughts.
I put that on the same level as I put Jiren as far as anime with, like, how they put him together.
No,
he was just a bad guy to be a bad guy.
No, well, see, the thing about Jiren, he wasn't really a bad guy. He was a good guy, but...
Well, okay, maybe I should... Zamasu, or whatever his name was a bad guy just to be a bad guy. Jiren was a strong guy just to have a strong guy.
Of course, man. I mean, he's a bald... Oh my god. It all makes sense. Jiren is Saitama because they're bald.
I think Krillin's closer to Saitama than Jiren.
Oh god. But no, I really did like Samasi. Like, I think he's like my favorite villain. The way they killed him, whack. But I still loved them nonetheless.
I really hope they just stay the hell out of the future in this.
You know what's crazy? We got a lot of my viewers into anime now.
That is true. I'll be going into your streams on Mr.Mediocre's YouTube. And a lot of them are talking about new animes that they're watching.
Yeah, and what's crazy about it is 2 of them just now started watching Naruto.
Which is a top tier anime.
Yes.
And if you haven't watched any, if you're looking for one that's pretty easy, I'd recommend that one.
Yeah, Naruto and Dragon Ball I feel like are really easy watches. Even My Hero Macadamia, but see, I'd rather go Dragon Ball or Naruto because they're already finished, and My Hero is going to leave you wanting more, and then you're going to go read the mangas, and no. Don't end up like me, kids.
Imagine having to imagine the fights.
For real, it's tough because, like, I can't read, so...
Well, I can't read.
Oh yeah. We were talking about this on earlier before we started the podcast, and like this is like completely like changing of topic. But how did you start getting subs? How did Broad Entertainment start getting subs?
Yeah, I was meaning to ask you about that. What did you do? You had to have done something.
You don't want to know, man. It involved doing some things behind a Pizza Hut alley.
Whoa.
No.
We're not that kind of podcast.
What, making pizzas? You want to make pizzas? No, but I actually finally mentioned on my main channel my face reveal challenge thingy.
Oh.
Remember how I said I was going to do that this Friday?
I forgot you said you were doing that.
Yeah, I did that, and that video flopped. So, yeah, if it wouldn't have flopped, we would have gotten way more subs. Yeah. Because I don't know.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We were also talking about this off podcast, but like I said before, I got a notification for one of your videos like 2 days late. They're really broken right now. So some of those views still might be coming in. They just haven't been like notified that it's dropped yet,
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, man, because, being a top tier YouTuber...
If you're gonna start crying, I'm hanging up.
Being a top tier YouTuber like myself and then seeing those pedestrian numbers, it really gets to me, It really
First of all, I ought to smack the hell out of you, because those numbers are better than anything I got, probably.
Yeah, earlier when you called me, like, I was like, yeah, man, it's only got like 80 views in 10 minutes, and you were like, that's what I make in a video.
Hold on. Like, I'm pretty sure I have like 10 videos of my 20 that I've put up that are less than 80 views.
See, here's the thing, though, man. We could easily, like, be, I guess you could say, sellouts and drop clickbaity videos and stuff, but, like, we don't really do that. That's not our style.
I mean, we have clickbaited. Let's not pretend like we
Well, I
haven't.
mean, but, like, is it really clickbait like that? Because we actually did talk about Andre Johnson and Arian Foster for a good while, and, like, we actually did,
Yeah, I guess
start
you're right.
our My Face trend, whatever thingy.
I mean, I
challenge.
guess you're right because we did actually talk about those in depth on the podcast. So I guess that's not really clickbait.
Yeah, like, we don't clickbait to that extent. I mean, we could. I mean, and then we could get all the money in the world. And then we could rule the world.
I don't know why. When you said we could rule the world, you really sounded like Macho Man Randy Savage to me right there.
I don't even know who that is. Is that like a you uncultured swine type of moment?
No. Yeah, I understand why you wouldn't necessarily know about it for sure. Because it was a pretty obscure reference. It was Macho Man Randy Savage was a WWE wrestler from like the 90s.
Ah, explains. I never liked the WWE. Something about grown men oiled up wrestling on the ground. It never sat right with me.
I hope nobody heard that.
Oh, they heard it. And actually, if we turn this into like a little snippet thing, yeah, I'm going to make sure they hear that.
Oh.
And I'm going to amplify it too, since I am chief editor
All right,
of the podcast.
I need you to relax, edit boy.
Wow, okay, Mr. Description Title Boy. I don't want to.
Nah, a lot more than description title, damn it. A lot more.
Then what is you?
Oh, do you want me to name them all?
Yes.
Description boy, title boy, upload boy,
hey,
fucking.
I'm thumbnail boy though. Think about it.
Social media boy.
Oh, that's not true because I put out that question the other day that nobody answered. How do we improve podcasts? And by the way, I do not appreciate you following all these anime titty accounts on our
There
podcast.
aren't anime titty accounts, first of all.
Well, why are they not anime titty accounts? I want to see.
First of all, you don't get to give me grief for following anime titty accounts, which I didn't do, and then follow it by follow some anime titty accounts. No, that's not how this is gonna work.
I'm gonna have to ask our anime titty expert Hector for some anime titty accounts.
Jesus.
Poor Hector. I'm sorry, Hector. I love you.
I don't even think Hector listens, so.
No, he actually does, because the other day he came into my stream and he's like, Sticky, I never wanted to hear you talk about baseball ever again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was like,
so
why?
yeah, sorry, Hector.
Why? Because I said man hit ball with stick.
Why is a man hitting a ball with you?
Oh, I get it. Ah.
Got him.
Okay, what do you think of my new I guess Twitter name, Stick O'Brien, aka Kahoot Lover?
A lot of people are like, "Fuck this guy," because Bill O'Brien's getting a lot of hate right now.
Wait, what
and
do you
you're
do
just
now?
over here. I love it, Kahoot, baby, woo!
I mean, what can I say, man? The guy uses Kahoot. Kahoot is a fun thing, you know.
Only legends have used Kahoot.
Oh, absolutely. Like, Kahoot is great. Like, I mean, the fact that he's using it is amazing. Oh, God. No. Let's change topic. We're not a Texas podcast.
So where do you think Gary and Conley fits?
Oh, God. Did you see? Oh, yeah, you were there, huh? When that guy apologized to me for
I was there.
asking Texans questions in my streams.
Look, okay, we need to readdress this on here. We did on a previous podcast episode talk about how you hate to get Texans questions on your streams. Let's clarify that it's fine if you ask a Texans question. Just don't ask 50 in a row.
Yeah, because, I mean, to me, like, the videos are for, Texans related stuff. The streams are just to, like, chill and, kind of take our mind off the Texans, because there's more to me than just the Texans. Like,
Quiet,
I like
Texans, boy.
You know what? Maybe I should just embrace being the Texans guy. Maybe I should just become the Texans guy.
Do it.
No.
Become the Houston representative.
And then I could go to training camp and stuff and train.
Bro, you could go. No, not and train. You could get a media pass and go with my guy Young Ari Gold from Texans Unfiltered.
I think Patrick Storm's there too.
Yeah, no, he's got credentials.
See, I think I'd probably sit next to definitely not John McClane, because I feel like he smells like Cheetos. Sorry, John.
I know who you're sitting next to.
Who?
Pat D-Stat.
Oh no! Should we talk about that? Or, I mean,
that's up to you. I'm fine talking about it. I'm fine not talking about it.
Okay, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I forgot to mention at the start of the podcast, and I was actually going to mention it, but like my mind completely went elsewhere, like usual. I am currently babysitting my sister's 2 Chihuahuas, and they're right here in my room chilling with me. So if you hear something barking and like them fighting, I swear I am not on some Michael Vick type shit right now. They're just 2 Chihuahuas.
I'm not going to lie. I thought you were taking that to a completely different place, because I mentioned Pat D-Stat and you just go, yeah, I got my little sisters. I'm like, oh, God.
But no, yeah, I'm babysitting her dogs, and sometimes they fight, sometimes they sleep, so I don't know if you're going to hear them, but if you do, just know. It's dogs. My house is not haunted. I'm not on some Michael Vick shit, so yeah. But Pat D-Stat, let's talk about it, since some people have asked me. Someone even asked me to make a video about it. I'm like, what? No. But I mean, I'm okay with talking about it here. But
before we go, Pat D-Stat, sponsor us. No, I don't think I want that sponsor.
No.
That might be a sponsor I have to turn away.
Oh my God. The morning I woke up and I seen that, I was completely shocked. I was like, what in the world? Because like, this guy was the Texans guy. Like, he was the guy for Texans stuff.
Hold on. Before we keep going though, we need to say, if you don't know what's going on, Pat D-Stat, one of the main guys that represented the Texans, at least on Twitter, he was basically let go because it came out that he was a pedophile.
Yep. Back in 2008, he was 29, and he had sexual relations with, what was it, a 15-year-old, 16-year-old?
I believe 14.
Oh, God, even worse. Like, no, like, that is wrong, and so...
Like, and I know I was making jokes, but no, that's, on a serious note, not okay. Ever. By anyone. For any reason.
Absolutely not. Like, it's wrong. And I saw some people trying to cover for him. Oh, he's a changed man. I don't give a fuck. Like, do you think those little girls that he, did all that stuff with, like, have forgotten about it? Fuck no. No, like, that's wrong. You're a 29. At the time, he was 29. Right now, he's 41. But, yeah. Like, he was a grown-ass man. 29. He knew what the fuck he was doing. That's just disgusting.
You know what the most common thing I saw for people trying to defend it was?
Huh.
Oh, but the girl was willing and didn't like. I even said so in court. I'm like, are you saying that if a kid says you can have sex with them, it's okay?
Yeah, that's So
Kids don't know what the fuck that is.
yeah,
And you think them going, okay, is enough?
yeah, no, and believe me, like I guarantee you, there is not one person in this world that would want to be touched in that way by that ugly ass looking motherfucker. Have y'all seen
Bro,
pictures of him? Ugly ass motherfucker.
his head looked like Mr. Potato Head whole body. Like, okay, this is about to be a really obscure reference. Did you ever watch Spy Kids when you were younger?
Yes.
He looked like the little figurines where they would like smush the eyes in and dent the heads all around and make it into a real person. That's what he looked like.
I thought you were gonna say he was like those thumbs from Spy Kids.
Nah, that's too nice. He's a little morphed and deformed things that go.
Yeah, like that's disgusting. Dude. Like he deserved what happened. Like even though like a guy lost his job and usually you hate to see it. Nah, bruh, not in this situation. Like. And he knew what he was doing. He knew he was hiding. There's a reason why it was very, very difficult to find pictures of him. He was hiding his face. There's a reason why he chose the name Patrick Star as like his online name. Because if you Google Patrick Star, what do you see? Patrick Star from SpongeBob. So like you were not gonna find him. You were gonna find SpongeBob stuff. So like he knew what he was doing. Like he was hiding it. He was hiding it.
And it'd be one thing if it was like, oh, I was 19, she was 16, I was in a weird spot in my life, everything was confused. That's one thing. He was almost 30.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. And like the thing is, like, he was like a teacher and a coach. Like that's disgusting. Like when you're in that position, people trust you like that, and like for you to take advantage of them like that, nah, and that's just nasty.
The part that makes it worse is like it was more than one.
Yeah, I heard it was a bunch of incidents.
Like it's not like, oh, I got super fucking drunk or what. Nah, he targeted specific ones.
Yeah,
he knew which ones he wanted to go after, and I feel just all around gross just for even saying that shit. Jesus.
Yeah, the moment I found out, I unfollowed that motherfucker. Like,
no, see, I unfollowed him as soon as I found out, but I forgot he had a YouTube channel that I was subscribed to because I'm like, oh, he's a Texans guy. He probably will put out some Texan stuff. Let me subscribe so when he does, I can see it. And I remember I was going down my, you know how YouTube does like the little recommended searches or whatever?
Yeah.
I guess I had looked up some Texans videos that day about, or like Texans player stuff or something like that, looking for like an interview or something. And I see the channel name Patrick Star on the little recommended channels, and it's a Texans video. And then he tried to hide that was him too. Because on the recommended, it showed his name that he was using before he got caught for this.
Yeah.
And I click on it, and that name changes. Mm-hmm. So he had just changed his name.
And the thing is, too, man, like, if you know what type of, like, history you have behind you, and like, I've seen a lot of people talking about this, like, on the timeline as well on Twitter. Like, why was he such an asshole to, like, his fans if, like, he knew what type of person he actually was,
Arrogance.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Like, and this motherfucker, like, because like I said, he was the guy for Texan stuff. Like, let's not get into it. Like,
you used to reply to him a lot because you knew people would look at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, he was the guy, and, I guess he got too full of himself, like, oh my god, I'm fucking this huge figure, I'm unstoppable. So this dumbass goes and signs with Sports Illustrated, and that's how he got caught. Good riddance, though. We gotta rid this society of scummy people like that. And let me just say this: Patrick Storm is not Pat D. Stat.
Are people calling him Pat D. Stat?
Yes, I've seen it. Like, some of my viewers have asked me, oh, is Patrick Storm Pat D. Stat? And like some people ask him, are you Pat D. Stat? No. Patrick Storm is a completely different person from
no,
Pat D. Stat.
Don't put that on that.
Do
man.
not put Patrick Storm and Pat D. Stat together, because Pat D. Stat is a disgusting human being, and Patrick Storm is a cool dude, and you do not need to start nasty rumors, because that's how rumors start. So stop saying Patrick Storm is Pat D. Stat, even if it's just a joke. That's wrong. Like, this is a very nasty, serious situation with Pat D. Stat, and Patrick Storm does not need any of that on him, you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Don't put that on that man.
Yeah,
like even if you're taking it as a joke, someone else might not. And then as soon as one person isn't taking it as a joke, another person is going to see that person going, "You're doing this and this to kids," and then it's going to keep going and going. So don't do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and like the whole Pat D. Stat thing though, like there was like a lot of people that apparently knew already, like not only from that city, because obviously he ran away from that place, whatever. But like apparently like people on Reddit already knew, people on apparently Battle Red Blog have known for years apparently. But like
Battle Red Blog is cancer, so I'm not surprised by that.
But like
wait, let me apologize. I'm not supposed to be doing beefs. I'm sorry.
Beef is good, high in protein. But
well, again, we're back to everything is food with you. Did like you have something traumatic happen with food or something?
My father was killed by a beef steak when I was 10 years old, and ever since then I have swore to destroy every piece of beef I have seen ever.
You sound like an anime villain.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Tragic backstory.
But I want to get your thoughts on something real quick.
Thoughts. Yes.
The Rockets.
Oh, the Rockets.
What do you think about
Rockets are
Russell?
very nice. Like, they go up in the air. You could go see the moon. Potentially one day the sun. Like,
I wish I had a face cam on, because I genuinely had the hang up button ready to be pressed.
What?
All right, moving on. I know we mentioned earlier that there was a possibility of a 2-week hiatus. That's not confirmed yet. We're not 100% going to take one. We're kind of playing it by ear, seeing how things are going for a little bit, and then we'll decide. But you guys will absolutely hear it on here if we do decide to take that hiatus.
Yeah. And also, Madden 21's coming out soon, so...
You're still recording this podcast.
But Madden 21, I gotta play
Sticky, I will hack your internet and uninstall Madden, so you have to wait for it to reinstall before you can play again, so you have time to record.
Hey, I got that fiber internet, baby. That shit gonna be installed in 10 minutes.
I hate you.
There is no way around this, Doug. I will be playing Madden 21, whether you like it or not.
No. I said you can play it. You're just going to take a break to come do this. Unless we go on hiatus, which is not looking like we are.
Or what if we record on a Thursday night instead of a Friday night?
That's not going to
See,
that's not going to work.
I've had to make sacrifices, really, really big sacrifices for this podcast.
No, I won't be available, you thought.
No, I know. But like, I'm just letting the viewers know, our beautiful... nice viewers.
I thought you were trying to call me greedy. I'm like,
no. Like, I have made some sacrifices because, Friday, and I'm sure you've made sacrifices too, because, Friday, it's the weekend, we're young, we're, some good-looking individual studs even, but, like, we could, be out doing other things, but we're here at home recording a podcast,
Oh, yeah, no. Easily.
Yeah.
Like, I could be passed out on the floor of a stranger's home right now.
Yeah. I could be at a bar right now. I know you can't be at a bar because over there in Arizona, like, stuff ain't open.
Well, stuff is starting to open up, but it's it's like some places are putting on guidelines where it's like, well, what's the point of even going in? You know,
Yeah.
like some bars are making it like, oh, mandatory, you have to wear a mask. Well, I'm coming
How
in there to drink.
how am I going to drink my
How
beer?
am I? That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna yell at me to put my mask on every time I go to take a drink, I'm not coming in. There's no point.
See, the trick is to stick a straw through your mask, and yeah.
Have you seen Have you seen that thing where people are wearing two masks, having one lower and one higher, so when they open their mouth, they can eat and drink?
Dude, honestly, I like this mask thing though. Like I've embraced it. Like I even got like my own little masks now. Like it's like not the generic doctor's one that I was wearing for the longest time. It's like a little black mask, and like, I mix and match now like with what I'm wearing. And I think after this whole thingy's over, I'm gonna continue to wear masks.
See, the thing with the mask for me, I love it.
Oh, because you don't have to do your makeup.
I don't wear makeup. That's you, sir. But no, the reason I love wearing the mask is because I'm very like I get very visibly annoyed. Like if I'm face to face talking to somebody and they say something that's getting on my nerves, you can see it in my face. So having a mask on covers that up. So now people can't tell like, oh, this guy is getting annoyed.
Yeah. And then
now I'm just like I'm even able to mouth stuff at him and be like, "Fuck you."
And then you could even act like you're Kakashi Hatake. That's like the best part.
I've been seeing memes like that where it's like girls are like, "Oh, your mask looks so nice," and boys are like, "I look like Kakashi, fam."
For real, man. Like it's so cool. And like you get to Naruto run everywhere.
No.
You don't Naruto run?
No.
Did you hear about Wolf Fuller changing the way he runs? Do you think he's gonna Naruto run now?
I think I would give Will Fuller everything in my bank account if he was Naruto running for a full game.
Imagine him Naruto running all over these DBs.
I think if I was a DB and I saw him doing that, I think I'd try to injure him. Like, don't disrespect me like that.
Oh, see, I hope I blow up so I could tell Wolf Fuller to do it. It's like, hey man, if we're ever up like by 30 points in the fourth quarter, I want you to Naruto run on a slant route. Like, imagine just like seeing Wolf Fuller Naruto running across the field in the middle of a play.
But see, here's the thing. He's so fast, I could see it work.
Absolutely. But I think the issue would be adjusting your hands to catch the ball, like transitioning from Naruto run to.
He would just have to. He would just have to know that with the face mask on.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to calm down there a bit, Airbud.
Airbud.
Have you never watched Airbud?
I haven't watched a lot of things. See, what you don't understand is, like, I never really had a TV when, like, as a child, because when I was very young, my father was crushed by a giant rock as he pushed me out of the way. He actually gave me his left eye, too, so yeah.
Okay, she's sweet. I'm gonna need you to comment. But, yeah, no, to be honest, I don't know what we're going to do when the second wave of this hits.
You think there's going to be a second wave?
Oh, absolutely. Because we're not still over the first one yet, and we're about to get into flu season.
Nah, school is about to start too, bro.
School won't last.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Like, there's more cases now than there were when they stopped school. Like, I don't get it.
But see, here's the thing with it. Like, again, I'm not that far out of high school. I know some people who have like siblings that are in high school and college even and stuff like that. And I get told all the time, none of the kids wear a mask. And none of the like schools are enforcing it.
Yeah, it's gonna end badly.
I'm telling you, there will be a second wave. Like that's not gonna. be
Does
preventable.
that mean I'm gonna have to scavenge for supplies again?
Probably. Well, I don't know because I feel like people have already like bulked up on items and stuff like that. Because some stores, at least here, you still like might not be able to find stuff in.
Really? Like over here, you can find everything now. Like at the start of it, like oh my god, finding toilet
Dude,
paper, hand sanitizer, like
now toilet paper that one ended, but it's a miracle if you can find any Lysol, bleach, anything like that.
you can find that over here. But like I low key miss those days, man. Like
Sticky, mail
scavenging
me
for
some
supplies.
Lysol.
Oh, signed by Mr. Mediocre himself.
Don't you dare autograph something for me. Don't you dare.
Autographed Lysol.
I don't care if it's a Obama's first used napkin. I don't care. Don't send me anything autographed.
Here's the thing, like the other day, like one of my viewers as a joke asked me, "Oh, Sticky, can you sign my John Weeks jersey for me or something like that?" I forgot what player you said. I'm like, bro, that would probably devalue it. They're like, who the hell is Mr. Mediocre?
You ruined the jersey, man. Bro, that's kind of funny, to be honest, that your signature is viewed as like a pizza stain. like,
For real.
like, that's a nice jersey other than that gross looking mark.
That's a signature. No, but see, one day, Duck, we're gonna be huge, man. We're gonna be big. We're gonna be stars, man. You're gonna be a star, kid.
You need to lay off the coffee.
Why?
You got to, like, I don't know if you notice this too. I noticed when you drink coffee or like a Bang or something like that,
Sponsor us,
you
Bang?
get like, yes, and all coffee brands sponsor us too.
Yes, sir.
But when you have some kind of caffeine in you, you get like bursts of like energy. like like at points you'll be calm and kind of talking normal. And then at points you'll be like this and all swirly and all over the place and all I don't know if you noticed.
Oh, absolutely. Like the thing is, like I need to lay off, like the caffeine. Like it's bad. It's bad, bad, bad. Like I am addicted to it, and I think I've told you this before. Like if I go a morning without drinking coffee, I get a nasty headache. And it won't go away. I could drink, aspirin, Motrin, all these, little thingamajiggies. It won't go away until I have my coffee. Like,
Yeah,
it's
no,
bad.
that's not good.
No, it's very, very bad. I
You
mean,
know what that sounds like?
addiction. Dun, dun,
No,
dun.
that's really what I was going to say. Because that sounds like withdrawals, like
Yeah.
what people go through when they like are addicted to like meth and they stop doing it.
Maybe it's not that I have to stop drinking caffeine. Maybe it's a sign my body's telling me, level up, level up. Maybe I gotta start doing like something else, like cocaine. Think about it.
I don't think I could talk to you if you were on cocaine.
Oh.
I struggle to deal with you with an energy drink and you want to do cocaine.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. Like, I feel like I have to have energy for these podcasts, for these streams, and sometimes, like, when I don't have energy, like, I'll just be boring.
Nah. That's one thing. That's one thing. If you're up late doing a stream or recording like this, like we're recording this, it's 10:30 your time. That's one thing.
Yo.
But like when you're at the point where it's midday and you haven't had a cup of coffee yet, so your head is killing you, that's not good.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible. That's why when I wake up, the first thing I usually do is drink me some coffee.
All right, guys. So what I need you to do to get Sticky the help he needs is go on Twitter and put hashtag get Sticky help.
Oh, my. See, like, you make these people think, our nice, beautiful viewers think that I'm, like, this terrible human that is addicted to alcohol and
You ever,
apparently caffeine.
you ever, you ever watch Dave Chappelle Sticky?
I've seen snippets.
Have you seen the Dave Chappelle skit where he's a crackhead and he's scratching his neck? You got some crack, man?
Oh yeah.
That's you. Like, that's you with alcohol and coffee and stuff.
No.
I ran out of words.
No, it's not. I'm a good person. I mean well, you know, like I do everything by the book. I'm a law abiding citizen, you know, like I've never been arrested. The cops have never stopped me, you know. Like I think I deserve my cup of coffee every morning. And you know, every now and then it's okay to have one beer. Just one.
I really wish I had this soundboard working, because if you would have said you said that you've never had the police like stop you or anything like that, I would have done like a little siren from the police in the back. I'd be like, "You liar! They're at your house now."
Oh no, I would have ran because I would have been La Migra, and yeah, I would have ran, and he never would have heard from me again. Probably would have moved to like some town outside of, you know, Mexico City. I don't know. I'm Mexican, by the way, in case you guys didn't know.
I'm not gonna lie, you look like a white boy.
Nah, people have said that I sound like a white person. Like they're shocked when they find out I'm Mexican.
But you know, that's just racist.
Like that's weird, man. Like,
what does a white person sound like?
I don't know. That's a good.
Hello, Tanya. It's lovely to see you. No, I'm playing.
That's true. Like, I don't know. Maybe because sometimes like I do little country accents like this. So I don't know. Because I always thought like I had, or to this day I still think I have like somewhat of a little, I guess, Spanish accent.
If you do, I can't recognize it.
Wow. Maybe that's like early YouTube sticky. Maybe like it's gone away. I don't know.
Probably has.
Maybe because like I feel like I have the stereotypical YouTuber voice now.
I mean, you did a YouTuber intro.
Well, only because you said so, and like you peer pressured me into
making the intro. Such thing.
You were like, "You're gonna do it, or I'm gonna take your empanadas," and I was like, "No."
No, you said, "Do you want to do it, or do I need to do it?" I'm like, you can do it since I did last one.
No, you called me a fat piece of shit pussy.
I've never cursed in my life, and you're out here calling me or saying pussy and fat piece of...
Dude, I swear to God, I do not remember me calling you a pussy on the last podcast.
Bro, I swear to God, you did. I'm going to go to the other one, and I'm going to try to find the timestamp, and I'm going to send it to you. Because I swear to God, we were arguing about something, and I forget what I said or what you said or whatever, but all I know is while we're talking over each other, you just go, "Shut up, pussy."
That's funny because that's so unlike me. Like, I would never use such vulgar language.
You're such a sack of shit. You know, you're a liar.
The funny thing is, like, I know I'm lying, but I can make people believe it, you know? Like, I'm good.
You know what that's called?
I'm good. A genius.
It's called being a sack of shit, like I said.
I am not a sack of shit. I'm a good liar, man. I'm a good liar. It's a nice skill to have.
You heard it here. You can't trust anything he ever says.
No, absolutely not,
he's a
bro.
Liar.
I'm the biggest liar ever. Like, all I ever did was lie. We've been going for quite a while, man. I think we should call it an episode here.
I was about to say, let's end it on you being a lying sack of shit.
Wow. That's it. Podcast canceled. Like, we're going to go on a Hunter x Hunter hiatus.
Bro, we're never making another one then, because that's been like 4 or 5 years.
But what if we just do a time jump, like Naruto?
I don't know how we would do that. but
I
we'll
don't know.
discuss off. We'll discuss off air.
Oh, I mean, I feel like in this episode, I don't think there's a need to plug our stuff because we kind of did that throughout the.
We did like a 7-minute plug. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, go sub and follow all that good little stuff. And is there anything else you want to say, Senorito Duck?
Um, make sure you eat your vegetables and don't listen to Sticky.
Wow! But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys for listening. Hopefully, this episode does numbers as well. And yeah, we'll see you beautiful individuals next time. Adios.
Bye bye.